All right, Joshua. But there's other stuff going on with coronavirus that I wanted to talk about in this. And one thing that I saw about an hour ago is this story about a Dallas salon owner getting ordered to spend a week in jail for keeping her salon open. So, and in addition to jail time, she's being fined $7,000. $7,000 for opening her salon. And she said the reason she did it is I couldn't feed my family and my stylist couldn't feed their families. And the judge, before issuing his ruling, the judge gave her an opportunity to apologize and promise not to reopen. And he would consider only the fine in lieu of incarceration. And she stood her ground, and I'm very happy she did that, and said no. And she said, feeding my kids is not selfish. If you think the law is more important than kids getting fed, then please go ahead with your decision, but I am not going to shut the salon. What do you think about that?
Well, I do think that she's dying on her cross here. She's dying on the sword. I mean, there are a lot of people that care about their children that are following the rules. And I'm not saying that she doesn't have a right to want to feed her children. But the fact of the matter is there are plenty of other people who are in the same position that want to feed their kids that are taking other measures that are not against law. You have to follow the law. You got to be a law-abiding citizen. If you don't follow the law, sorry,
we're getting into a fight. We're getting into a fight right off the bat.
Bring it on. Bring it on. You can't. We're gonna have chaos. We have laws. You follow the freaking law.
It's not a law. It is not a law. It is an executive order. And we reach a point where we willingly give over control to the government to say, you know what, we're going to trust you to put measures in place to help us. But at this point, in my opinion, governments are overstepping their bounds. These people are adults. They should be able to decide if they open their business. And this is starting to become a really big problem. In Michigan, I just interviewed the organizers of the American Patriot Rally in Michigan today. People cannot go to property that they own. They cannot buy certain things in stores, even though they can buy other things in stores. These things make no sense whatsoever, and it is absolutely a power grab. And I'm sorry, I do not think that orders that will inevitably be struck down because the Constitution is still in effect in this country per the goddamn Justice Department, these orders will not stand up in court. So F that. F that. People should open their businesses. I'm done. Done.
Yeah. We can't. We can't. You know, what happens if you get up? Then he gets up, then she gets up, we all get up, it'll be anarchy.
People who are worried, they can stay in their homes. You don't have to go and patronize.
I agree with you theoretically. I agree with you. But the fact of the matter is that police are being forced to enforce these. They're not laws, they're orders.
But they're not necessarily enforcing them either because they think they're stupid. In Michigan, the guys who were telling me today is the police aren't enforcing this shit.
Right. Well, the fact of the matter is that this woman, I understand where she's coming from, but to not eat crow and say, I apologize, Your Honor, can I go back and see my children? She's being a bit dramatic and she's making this more about her than about her kids. She wants this to be about her kids. Yes, Your Honor, I'm sorry. Okay. Then she leaves the courthouse and then she does whatever the hell she wants anyway. She wants her moment in the sun and sticking up for principles and really, get out of the courthouse, save yourself some money, some jail time so you can be with your kids, and there's other ways too in which she could make sure that she's feeding her children. I'm not saying that what she's doing, I don't understand. I'm just saying that what happens with law-abiding citizens, what, they don't give a damn about their children? Of course they care.
I mean, I think it's very easy for people to say that when they have a paycheck coming in.
Well, I'm saying that there are people who also are in her boat that don't have a paycheck coming in and they're not breaking the law. You don't do that. You just don't break the law. We have laws for a reason, Karlyn.
They're not a law. It's not Joshua, it is not a law.
If you can get arrested and get fined, it must be a law. I mean, right?
No, that's not the way it works. These are not laws. These are orders.
Well, okay, orders. If I'm breaking an order and I get hauled off to jail and I have to pay $7,000, I mean, that is breaking a rule, an order, a law. So I don't know. I think that she's.
We're going to continue to fight about this. This is going to continue to be an ongoing debate for the duration of this lockdown. Curious says, no, the police are obligated to not follow immoral or unconstitutional orders. Those police that have followed the orders have chosen to disregard America. Yes, Curious. High five, my friend. High five. We're going to get you, Joshua. We're going to get you on the civil liberties bandwagon.
No,
going to happen.
You're going to get me. You know why? Because you're going to be hauled off in prison, and I'm going to be here enjoying my Domino's pizza
in New Hampshire, motherfucker. Live free or die.
When you're paying $7,000 to the state of New Hampshire, the courthouse there, then, whatever. I'll be laughing my way to the bank with my mask on. All right.
F that. Well, we'll see, because
this is contingent on the fact whether or not you are here and not in prison for violating laws. That the state of New Hampshire.
Live free or die, darling. Live free or die.
Podcast I'm gonna get. Clink.
You know what? I'm going to get a big "Don't Tread on Me" flag. It's going to be my background for the next time we do this next week.
Officer, I need my iPhone. I have a live stream.
What? One of these times, I'm going to be dressing up as Braveheart for one of these things and just yelling freedom at you every time you try to tell me to give up my essential liberty.